So now let's move on to our next scenario. Sales teams often track performance using spreadsheets. But what if you could take that data and generate region-wise sales reports or agent-wise sales report all within Zoho Writer? Let's say you are a retail chain with outlets across multiple cities. This can save hours of effort, right?
Exactly, Sini. So I'll now show you how to do that using a Zoho sheet as a data source, then using group by and aggregate features in Zoho, right, to generate a monthly sales report. So let me quickly get to the document, and here I have a sales report available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the data source as Zoho sheet. So it might be Zoho sheet or Zoho CRM. So we support various data sources. So you can pick any one of the data sources based on your requirements. So in this case, I'm going to use Zoho sheet. And as you can see in the sheet, I have the date, order number, product, region, city, amount, and the sales agent who has performed that sales. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a report which is going to be the monthly split up of the sales that has been happened in monthly wise and as well as for agent wise. So it will be split into region and agent. So I'll be getting an overall report of the monthly sales that has been done in the company. So for that, what I'm going to do is first I'm going to group the fields using region. So here you can see that I've added a group by field. So for that, what I have to do is I have to go to the left panel. I'll be able to see the region field. So based on your requirement, so if you'd like to group the data by product, so you want to know how many products has been sold, or you want to group by based on the product, and you can go ahead and group the product field. So in this case, I'm going to use group by region because I just want to know the region sales report. So I'm just clicking on group by, and here I'm going to use group region and group city. So my main requirement is I have to group the data by region wise and then go by city. So this is how the data will be grouped together. And here I have the total amount. So for this, I'm going to use an aggregate field, and I'm summing up the total amount along with the grouped region. So I'm going to use grouped region as the aggregate based on, and the field to aggregate is the total amount. So here you can see that in the data source, I have the amount field, and I'm going to use this as an aggregate field. I'm going to convert this as an aggregate field. So for that, what you have to do is you have to go to the amount and click on aggregate. And based on your requirement, you can select the sum. So here you can group it based on the region wise or the city wise. So once that is done, I have inserted that into the first table. So now this monthly sales report for region wise is done. So next, moving on to the agent wise. So now what we are going to do is we are going to use group by field for the sales agent, and then further we are going to group it by the region, and then further we are going to group it by the city. So the first criteria is to group the agent sales report, and then it will be sorted by region and city. So let me show you an output of this document so that you'll be able to get to know a clear picture of it. So here you can see that in this data source, we have various raw data. Now we are going to convert that into a visually representing monthly report. So here you can see that based on the region. So this is the South region, Bangalore and Chennai. And here we have West, which is Mumbai and Pune. And in North, we have Delhi and Noida. So the total number of sales, the amount of sales happened is reported in here. And I am also adding a formula field in here. So here you can see that I'm adding an aggregate field with whole data source so that we'll be able to get the entire total amount. So let's just go to the agent wise split up. So here you can see that Anjali is taking care of the region for South and the sales that they made in Bangalore and the product name. So they have contributed for air conditioner and water purifier, and it sums up to the total of 60,800. So here you can also see that we have also added a total value for the entire sales report. So this is how you can make sure that the data that you have, the raw data, can be easily converted into the report as we show.
Right. Thanks again, Gautam. So now let's move on to another